Hi, how are you? Sit down, have a seat, turn the video on and lay down and go to bed, and let me just soothe you to sleep with a story about a man who is lost and poor. All he has to do is just find his way home. If you're looking for a story that involves a thirsty German, a barista in a lonely coffee shop, or a psychotic blind man, or even a demented Will Macy as a taxi driver, or a Bob the Goon from Batman that is a bitter, angry metro clerk, or if you just love broken, alcoholic Asian women, this is the video for you. Now let's go ahead and get started. Vomited? What do I do here? What? Alright, I gotta start over. I'm not following the story. The gray October skies vomited another bucket of rain on the last tram. This is not in America. Moving away into the wet innards of the city. Miss this one too, huh? You'd think to yourself as you retreat deeper into the useless hood of your soaked-through jacket, muttering half-coherent curses and reaching into the pocket for the blank, dead rectangle of your ancient cell phone. You thump your thumb against the matte black screen disappointedly. Even if you had ordered a taxi, you wouldn't be able to pay for it thanks to the last client who deemed your service too low grade for his money. What kind of service are we doing? Wow. Stupid low income son of a SOB. Broke SOB. The stack of rain, your eyes catch a greenish reflection from the neon sign of the coffee shop. Glat. That's kind of a weird name for a coffee shop. You start trudging slowly towards it like some wet, depressed silk moth. Wet, depressed silk moth. Sloshing the soup from your socks and your cheap sneakers with each new step. There's no need to hurry. It's impossible to get any wetter than soaking. The author of this is, they love some, adjectives? They definitely love trudging slowly. Depressed silk moth sloshing the soup from your socks. This is, it's been a while since I've actually read something that's non-fiction, or read something that's fiction. Okay, here we go. We're in the coffee shop. Oh man, I miss that sound. I remember walking in like local bookstores or something and hearing that little ding 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 when you'd open the door. Just anywhere, man. Back in the day, little mom and pop shops. The door gives way surprisingly easy and you stumbled into the well-lit empty room. The shopkeeper's bell ringing feverishly. Okay. A barista swiftly raises her head from a worn-out paperback and says with a tinge of disappointment in her voice, "Oh, good evening." "Hello, a double Americano, please." "Just a minute." While she operates the outrageously outdated coffee machine, you hang up your waterlogged jacket. And settle your damp carcass on a bar stool near the heater. A damp carcass. That's probably some foreshadowing, right? Oh, I wonder if she'll be okay hanging my socks over it. Well, the smell of my feet after a whole day of walking and meeting the most insufferable people in the city will probably make this place uninhabitable. Yeah, that's pretty. Man, wet socks, drying out wet socks, that odor is tough. I think I can at least take off my sneakers and put my feet directly over the heater. I hope their ventilation works. I've done that. I've hung out some wet socks on like the dash of my car. It's foul, man. The fear of being judged gives way to the fear of getting sick, and you press your cold, fishy soles against the dusty metal of the heater. Okay. Oh yeah, that's much better. The barista brings you an Americano, side-eyeing your bar stool heater situation. Some weather, huh? Those lips, man. It's like a carp or something. You know how like the fish carp? A koi? Is it a koi? What's the catfishes that clean your tank? You don't say. I haven't seen a flood like this since ever. You ain't from around here, are you? I don't want to give her that accent. Is it that obvious? Nah, you just look like a delivery guy. Smell like one too. Alright, so his service earlier is obviously based on tips, I guess. I'm assuming delivery guy. I'm thinking like UPS. He delivers materials, but I guess he's like Uber Eats. Doesn't get tips. Maybe a pizza delivery guy. Or if you're talking about me frying my feet on the heater, I can. She smiles disarmingly. Okay. I mean, that's a bit more human. A lot more human now. Nah, man, I'm just playing with you. It's just a figure of speech. You can fry your feet all you want. As you might notice, business ain't going so great today. I mean, it's literally coming a flood. Only frogs go to coffee shops in this weather. That's cute. Yeah, I hate them. They never tip. Wait until you meet a human. Maybe some more foreshadowing. She smiles once more, blinding you with her perfectly white teeth. She's got like a little crooked smile right there. It's kind of cute. Doesn't she drink coffee in a coffee shop? I guess that's a thought. And extends her hand to you. Name's Rita. Nice to meet you. That heater feels nice too, doesn't it? Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll get back to my reading. You can get back to whatever you're up to. Call me if you need anything. Wait, by chance, do you have a mini USB charger? Mini USB? That's a blast from the past. Okay. He told us he had an ancient phone. I'm old-fashioned that way. Some people confuse it with poverty, though. I mean, so like I've heard of like very famous, Andrew Luck, quarterback with the Indianapolis Colts, played at Stanford. I think he carried around a flip phone forever. I listened to Ari Schaefer, the comedian, on Tucker Carlson the other day, and he was talking about how he just like up and went to Asia and got him a flip phone just to get away from social media and stuff like that. What can you do? Some people just lack perception, but I have to disappoint you. I ain't seen a mini USB since like 2006. Okay. That's okay. I need to start keeping up with the times. Nope. You're poor, remember? Rita leaves you alone with waves of warm bliss rolling through your body. From the heater and upwards, the rhythmic patter of the rain is fractally reflected inside your brain, adding weight to your eyelids with each new drop. The coffee should invigorate you, but it only adds joules. My vocabulary ain't that deep. To the heat of the balance of your comfort, your eyes finally give in, and oh gosh. Rita's ringtone wrangles you from your sleep, and you desperately cling to the table, trying to balance yourself on the stilts of a bar stool. Yes? I'll shoot, Tara. Really? Of course, I'm on shift. Where else would I be? Alright, I'll come. Don't worry. I just need to find my swimsuit, that's all. The jokes in here are they witty? Witty, really? I don't know. I think they're trying a little too hard. Rita comes over from the counter and touches your shoulder. Listen, I don't want to impose on you or anything, but you seeing as you're cozy in here, how about you just keep sitting in this chair while I quickly run across the street to give my neighbor my set of keys? It'll take 15 minutes max. That alright with you? What if somebody comes? That would be a miracle. What if I'm not the man you think I am, and I rob you blindly? Good luck robbing an empty register. Alright, here's our first decision. We can watch the coffee shop for Rita, and get, paid absolutely nothing for that. Just out of being a good person, I guess. Or we'd like to go for a swim. They're really leaning into that swim joke. Let's just be a good guy first. Let's just try that. So we're gonna agree to stay with her. And there's that just beautiful smile. Rita smiles confidently, opens her umbrella, and slithers out into the street. The shopkeeper's bell rings softly before falling silent, leaving you alone with the sound of rain and the gentle hum of the refrigerator. Oh, my socks. My wet, damp socks. I love smelling gangrene. You shrug, pull the wet socks off your feet with a squelch, and place them on a heater to dry. Then, with a quick glance, you notice a stack of paper napkins on a table across the room, which you hastily grab and stuff inside your sneakers in a futile attempt to soak up at least some of the moisture. So this guy's like darting, running hastily, grabbing paper napkins to throw in his shoes. So you have no shame of hanging your socks on a heater. But man, I do not want anybody to see me stuff paper towels in my shoes. Like that's homeless behavior, right? You finish your double Americano with one of a gulp. Am I dead? To your surprise, a shimmering plot of anxiety starts forming 2 inches below your solar plexus. I guess that's your eyesight? I don't know. But why? It's the effing coffee. I hate coffee. Why not even order it? Alright, what's going on here? Tornado? The rain grows stronger. That forms the coffee shop. The forms that the coffee shop is comprised of start to tremble. So we're in an earthquake right now. A legit earthquake. To grow disproportionate. Disproportionate. I don't understand. With faint specks of light scattered across its numerous surface, a pile of cups on top of an ancient coffee machine gazes blankly at you. You lock your eyes on it and jump from the sound of the bell cutting through the stable air. Who's there? Somebody's here. A rumpled middle-aged man wearing a soaking wet white trench coat staggered into the coffee shop. This door does not adhere to fire safety standards, so apparently the fire marshal is out in a flood inspecting doorways. Good evening, sir. Pour me a glass of water, boy. He's a civil servant. Let's do what he says. He croaks and materializes 20 marks. Is that German money? Or does he lash us with 20 marks? A 20? Your hand grabs it way before your brain starts calculating the ethical side of such an action. He's just trying to buy water. How is that unethical? 20. It's for subway rides, 2 packs of cigarettes. It's still not enough to get a taxi. But I'm not a little Lord Fauntleroy. Fauntleroy. Unceremoniously, you stuff your feet inside the mushy napkin, linen sneakers, and limp towards the sink with the finesse of an ex-paraplegic on high heels. So in my mind, I'm just thinking paraplegic people never heal, but they really do. They really do. If they've taken Elon Musk's Neuralink, like it repairs the nerve damage. And then there's some people that just are temporarily paralyzed. So I would have gone with like baby deer. You know, baby deer, they get after it, but it looks pretty goofy. So yeah. There you grab the first sort of clean tumbler, fill it out from the tap, and give it to the man. Rita needs to quit reading and do the dishes. Just tap water? Okay. His trembling hand grabs the glass. Pelanically, empties it into his throat and thumps it on the counter. Then he gives you a long, piercing look with his blue eyes shining in the center of the life-drained face. He's got some pretty blue eyes. He's got a scar on his face. In a world without color, his eyes are blue. You don't work here. I'm substituting for my friend. How does he know I don't work here? Okay, so he's checking me out. Alright, like, getting the what for. You don't work here. I'm substituting for my friend. His stare drills a sense of discomfort in you. Yeah, that's kind of creepy. Why does his hand tremble so much? An alcoholic? But he doesn't have a bloated face or any signs of bad blood circulation. Maybe it's Parkinson's, but Don't forget to share the tips, he said, then turned around so swiftly that droplets from his trench rained all over the coffee shop. He bolted out the door, causing the bell to rattle metallically. You exhale and look at the counter to find a thick wallet laying near the empty tumbler. A wallet of 20 marks for a glass of water. Let's go after the guy, okay? Yeah, he's creeping, but we're trying to get home. Maybe he'll give us a ride. You shake your head disappointedly, remove the moist lumps of paper from your sneakers. So that's good. You remove the paper from your... You put on the disgustingly wet jacket and run outside, pondering the vastness of your soul and the dizzying heights of your moral stance. So apparently we're a scumbag. What we're doing is what our character usually doesn't do, I guess. A gray silhouette is moving down the street into the rain. You run, and occasionally you shout something like, "Sir, your wallet, man! Your wallet, man!" But the words dissipate in the rain without ever catching his attention. Deaf. You think, full of kindness and humility. That's a joke, right? After a couple blocks, the silhouette takes a sharp turn into the shabby alleyway between the two worn-out red brick buildings. You pick up the pace. What's going on? Oh, he's got shot. The first thing you see in the alley is a flash revealing a limp body of a man in a striped jacket. Oh gosh, I'm starting to sweat. Then you focus on the shape of another man, flickering through a sheet of rain, holding something black and heavy in his hands. Gun. The sound of a shot ricochets from a myriad of raindrops and pierces you. Your stomach lurches up to your throat and you scream involuntarily. I just got shot. The stranger turns towards you, his lips moving, but you can't make out any words. Another flash blinds you. Oh gosh. Something warm is seeping onto your chest. That's blood. The wet asphalt crashes into your face with the whole devastating mass of its shining roughness. Why is my shirt so sticky? You've been shot! You've been shot! Yeah, that sounds right. Let's try it again. No way I'm going home. Alright, let's just fast forward through this. Alright. Let's help out Rita, okay? There's some tension there. Maybe Rita can help us go home? Alright, let's go through this again. Alright, the creepy guy's gone. We're definitely not going after him. We're just gonna keep the wallet, right? If you're gonna shoot me for trying to bring your wallet, did you finally catch a break? Did the mind-numbing sequence of failures finally lead you to a wallet with 20,000 marks? Okay, so we got 20,000 marks in that dude's wallet. Why would he shoot him? I don't know. Emotions flood you. Not a single one of them is noble, but... Alright, so we're a good guy, we're a bad guy. We call deaf people. And you giggle caustically, and glance around looking for cameras. Well, either the coffee shop flat holds the privacy of its customers in high regard, or it just hides the contrary really well. I mean, it has an outrageously outdated coffee machine. And they don't wash dishes there. Do you really think they have money for cameras? You decide to inspect the contents of the wallet more thoroughly. Alright, so he's unrestricted tech solution. So he's got... Oh, he's head of security. Wow, he is security. His name is Hans Luge. Hans Luge. Oh, wow, he does look like the head of security. Probably the next cop or something. Alright, this is a VIP pass to Titanic? I guess none of us are, but... No. We all have some sin in us, my friend. With a bit of effort, you squeeze the wallet into a tight pocket of your jeans. It's safer this way. After some consideration, you rinse the tumbler and put it back exactly where it was. Well, I mean, you probably did more than Rita did. Why not put it in your jacket? Like, why? If you're wearing skinny jeans, $20,000 or 20,000 mark? I don't know. I don't know how deep that stack is, but why not just put it in your jacket? What if he comes back? This thought makes your breathing faster. A clot of anxiety If an anxiety reminds you its presence in your chest, you bend down a bit too quickly and remove the slimy lumps of paper from your still not even close to being dry shoes. Alright, can we not just use wet there? Then you rush towards the heater, put your wet but warm socks over your feet, and holy! Yells Rita as she runs inside the coffee shop. You freeze as you caught red-handed pulsates in your head, your breathing almost coming to a halt. Rita shakes a gallon of water off her umbrella and looks at you with a genuine concern. A gallon of water on an umbrella? I'm going to say she's not really using an umbrella. Maybe like a bucket or a trash can. She's holding a trash can above her head while she's walking around. And it just fills up water. Sup, girl? Did you try to rob the place? She's such a jokester. Okay, another decision. Are we going to prove the world your nobility and leave Rita the wallet, hoping that a creepy quasi-old man would come to collect it? Are you effing kidding me? It's 20 grand. Tell Rita about the creepy stranger, but shush about the wallet. Let's be a good guy here. I know last time we got shot for being a good guy, but I mean, we just need to stay away from that guy. But he'll come and shoot her, right? Let's leave the wallet. Whoa, that's a really peculiar crowd. Thought it was smart. As she mutters, she puts the security pass in the wallet. Your right eye twitches. You can keep the 20. I have no claims on the 20. You breathe a sigh of relief. You breathe a sigh of relief and notice chuckles. What? Despite the rain, your pocket's still dry? In every sense but the literal. Where do you live? What kind of question is that? A very normal person for who wants to order you a taxi home. Okay, and pay for it too, don't worry. Alright, so she's gonna get us home. So this is gonna pay off right here. Be a man and play coy a bit before giving her your address. Straight up here, give her the address. I would straight up give her the address, but I mean, I am a man, right? I know, I can't give you my address. Relax, I'm not gonna bust your door in the middle of the night with a guitar string in one hand and a bottle of lube in another. I just want to help you. Rita, come on, honey. You're a freak. But why? For the biggest karmic payback of my life, obviously. You sneeze fiercely. Alright, well, I gotta get home. I'm dying. Alright, I'll give you my address, but one condition. You give me your phone number. There it is. There's my boy. You're picking up on what she's putting down. You too learn about the fate of this wallet later, of course. Of course. She gives you a half-ironic smile and scribbles her numbers on a napkin. I live at 12 Zampano Street apartment. Well, you really think taxi's gonna drive you straight to your door? I don't really know how tiny this taxi is. Okay, I'll ask the driver the dimensions. She pulls out her phone to finally order a ride. You shift your weight inside your wet shoes and think about the damp mess of today's events. Why was that man, that Hans, so suspicious? Who the carries 20 grand in cash in his wallet? What's wrong with your bladder? Actually, it's about to blow up. So we're about to pee our pants. Go ahead, pee your pants. You're soaking wet already. You zip to the bathroom with a grimace that one shouldn't try at home. Yeah. 3 minutes later, you casually walk out, drying your hands on your semi-wet jeans. Your carriage awaits you, sir. That was a fast cab. Thanks, Ray, to see you around. You raise 2 fingers to the ceiling and ding a brass bell on your way out. As you step outside, you are met with a fistful of water in your face. Imagine he's like doing the 2 fingers out, like, you know, when Elvis used to walk off stage and like had those weird hand motions. A murky taxi driver with a mustache and a post-acne uneven skin doesn't pay any attention to your attempts to find a comfortable seating position in the back. Is this William Macy from Jurassic Park 3? Yeah, that's him. His headlights, muffled by the rain, only illuminate a meter of the road ahead, sentencing the car to a crawl at about 15 miles an hour. After an eternity being stuck in low gear, you hear a faint sound of a police siren. Then a trench coat wearing shaved person crosses the street mere inches away from the hood of the car. The driver smashes the brakes It's the crazy dude. It's the killer. I should probably buckle up. Blue reflection of the police lights dance on every surface of the nearby buildings. Through the windshield, you see a silhouette of headlights swerving towards you. Hear the screech of tires and feel the force pushing you out from the back seat. I'm flying. Your flight is accompanied by the loud crack of either your skull or the windshield, which you effortlessly break through as you fly over the crumbled accordions of the cars. The end point of your trajectory turns out to be a police light that softly sinks inside your rib cage. You try to take your last breath, but you only manage to gasp for air. So I died. I straight up died. Freaking crap, William Macy. Let's go again. Alright, so we're definitely going to keep the 20 grand. We're not going to tell her at all about the wallet. Yeah, I tried to steal the heater. Unfortunately, it's bolted too tight. Yeah, I feel you. My teeth are chattering. Did anyone come by? Someone did. A weird, pale, German-looking guy, shaking like he had Parkinson's or something. Also this. You gave Rita a 20. He paid for that glass of water. Can you imagine? I don't know how that's preposterous. Wait, well, keep it yourself. Consider it your paycheck for today. You sure about that? I'm not, but I want to be kind and leave a good impression. Please don't test me. Ask her to order you a taxi? Or are you crazy? Leaving your personal information in a place where you've almost committed a crime? Let's just order a taxi. We gotta get home, right? You squeeze something resembling a warm smile and put a 20 back on the counter. You can leave a good impression by ordering me a taxi. Oh yeah, sure thing. She pulls out her phone and gives you an inquiring look. Where are you gonna go? Home? Just have it sent to the coffee shop and I'll take it from there. Okay, I get it. Not that I don't trust you with my address, it's just... Yeah, I told you to get it. Okay, so we're taking a TT. You start counting the fractures on the tiles. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, this one looks like an elephant. They do need to retile this whole thing. This is not good. The stream of pee hits the urinal wall, splashes a few droplets on your hand. You were too lost in your thoughts to notice how close you were standing. God, this is disgusting. Either way, you peed your pants. Hastily, you wash your hands and dry them on your jeans. The taxi's already outside, says Rita as you exit the bathroom. Alright, so we got 20 grand. We didn't get Rita's number, though. And we're back with William Macy again. Silent Will Macy. Alright, same thing again. We're going slow. About a half a mile down the street, 2 policemen pull you over and ask for your ID. Alright, what happened? Murder. Of course it was murder. The cops blinds you with his flashlight. How not to look guilty? I don't know. You ask yourself as you extend your arm with the wallet through the gap in the window. Wrong wallet. Okay, so we gave him... Who gives the cops their wallets? Why not just their ID? Pull your ID out. Oh gosh. You try to slide your hand back inside the car, but the cop claws the wallet out of your limp grip and eyeballs you with the most suspicious look you've ever felt. Ugh. Why did I even give him the wallet? Why not just A? The cop pulls the security pass out of the wallet, compares the photo of Hans with your shivering face, and says dryly, "Sir, step out of the vehicle, please." Of course. The taxi driver almost breaks his neck trying to follow you with a stare as you step out back into the rain. William, Mr. Macy, don't you dare look at me like that. I guarantee you, dude. The raptor scene, talking to Alan. That's probably your idea. So don't judge me with that look. Oh gosh, I'm gonna get shot. One of the cop unholsters his gun, but doesn't point it at you. Make sure he knows you have it. You chuckled nervously. Hans Luch? No, listen, I'm not the owner of this wallet. No dialogue. Well, yes, but... So how did it come in your possession then? Remain silent, right? Pack him up, Jim. But what about... I feel like we got one more option. Alright, we're going to keep the wallet. Going to keep it to ourselves. And instead of getting William Macy to give us a ride home, We're gonna try this way. You quickly return. How far is the nearest metro station? About a half a mile from here. But you don't want to go, man. Trust me, there's nothing to do outside without a boat. She is obsessed with swimming. But what if he comes back? I mean, this is like weird right here. You think involuntarily clenching your jaw? I'm already terribly late, so let me order you a taxi. Do I look like a billionaire? You squeeze your left hand through the wet sleeve of your jacket. I can pay for the ride. Do I look like a charity case? Come on, it's okay. I'm pretty sure I can walk a half a mile in any weather. Can you swim a half a mile, though? At least take my umbrella. Rita, you know where to return it. Alright, so we're not going William Macy. Looks like we're outside again. What? So the shopkeeper's bell rings a farewell, seeing you off into the concentration camp of late October's rain. Dude, that's technically a noun, right? Seeing you off into the concentration camp of late October rain? Every attempt to dry in your clothes is washed away in the first 2 seconds of walking down the street. Oh, that scared me. Rita's umbrella is rendered useless by an especially ferocious gust of wind that turns it inside out. You manage to close it and continue moving towards a seemingly unreachable metro station. The stormwater drainage gives up and you walk ankle deep in rainwater, thinking about throat-tearing cough, a mind-melting fever, an ever-runny nose, and all the other symptoms that certainly await you at home. With a strange satisfaction, you look at your sneakers squishing and bubbling with water each step you take. You walk counting your steps, swearing profusely, cursing God, clutching the wallet, and glancing enviously at the occasional car moving in the same direction as you. The cars, the clothes, my immune system. The only thing that matters is 20 grand in that leather wallet. Mercantile? Sure, but the possibility of not living paycheck to paycheck for the next 6, maybe 9 months, if you keep it frugal, and you always keep it frugal, warms you under a frantic storm. From behind a wall of rain building with a neon sight, Titanic emerges. Your thoughts of jump towards a VIP card, patiently residing in the wallet. Oh, I don't know, man. I mean, nobody's above sin, right? Ain't that what the card said? So let's go here. Have a good time. A padded door is unreasonably difficult to open. The relatively empty casino interior greets you with a waves of warm, subdued lighting. The 3 half-drunk, identically shabby men turn around a roulette table, not doing anything but drinking. Behind them, an entrance to the VIP room is guarded by a classically bald, 6-foot-tall refrigerator-looking goon with an impenetrable face that not even a mother could love. Man, this dude is harsh. To the right, a weirdly energetic bartender with a devilish spark in his eyes is filling the lime box with freshly cut limes. You shake the umbrella, drawing everyone's attention. Oh, hello. We got a VIP card. VIPs go straight to the VIP. You give into your curiosity and slosh to your entrance in your wet sneakers. The goon in tuxedo stops you with a soft yet decisive move. He looks at you disinterestedly and says one simple no. But you pull out the wallet and show the bouncer your newly acquired VIP card. He squints and rips it out of your hand, then thoroughly inspects it as if some sort of extraterrestrial artifact. Wait a sec, sir. The darkness of the VIP room swallows him in a matter of moments, leaving you alone to shift your weight from one foot to the other, under the gaze of everyone in the casino. There's that wind, man. Suddenly you feel a gust of wind, the kind that only you seem to notice. It pierces you right through, sending the waves of goosebumps across the body. Everything inside you feels subsided on some tiny invisible strings, and the only thought your brain can muster is, run. Why? You spot 3 silhouettes approaching from the darkness of the room. The urge to flee to the metro, to the police, to get rid of the wallet, to cry for help, to flow down the drain. Along with everything the rain has poured overwhelms you, but you take a deep breath and remain firmly rooted in place. The bouncer places excavator bucket of a hand on your shoulder. Ah! On each side of him, 2 identically unpleasant men grow out of the ground and into the tuxedos, 3 sizes bigger than they should be. They greet you in unison with carnivorous smiles, and you stutter. They grow out of the ground. Well, you know, I've just got a call and you are coming with us. I'm coming with you. Thank you for being so sensible. For people that just grew out of the ground. Really. And you walk beside them through the hall, past the velvet couches with cheap cup holders and bronze tacky ashtrays. This is really where the author gets to dial in right here with little squares. Across the room with an infuriatingly obnoxious carpet, passing the frozen space waiter and the allergically snorting blackjack dealer, through a technical corridor with crumbling walls and wires and dangling dangerously low. If I could just read one sentence without farting around. Into the small but cozy room with a black and white TV with nothing on. A small refrigerator adorned with a single magnet from Sweden. A glass with coffee stains. A glass table. A coffee maker with a mold-ridden pot and a pack of instant coffee beside it. A tiled floor that hasn't made a broom in a while. A leather couch with cigarette burns. And 3 eclectically draped chairs with an old man sitting in one of them who raises the aquariums of his thick glasses to you and softly whispers. Now I'm walking down the hallway. The first thing I'm going to see is this old dude. I'm not going to pick up on the carpet. Maybe I pick up on the waiter, the bartender, the blackjack dealer. Between pauses of conversations, I'm going to notice the dangling wires. Like, are they cut? Is that cut right there? Okay. Yep, Anton. A skillful blow to the cheekbone sends you crashing onto the couch. Black spots mockingly dance in front of your eyes as you turn your stiff neck towards the old man. A dry, contemptuous expression creases his face. What did you do there? Young man, be silent. What? Anton, empty his pockets. Anton pats you down and finds your dead cell phone, a damp pack of house blues, your slim wallet, and Hans' leathery brick of money. Crap. The old man takes it and turns the thick wallet around with a certain degree of bafflement glimmering in his glasses. He opens it, runs his fingers through the cash, pulls out a security pass, holds it close to his face for an uncomfortable amount of time, and finally says, "This young man's load. This is not mine. Now don't be shy. Did Tovio send you?" He did, didn't he? But why? For what reason? What? Hans, listen. Your friends has already shot my bookie. You are too late. Well, maybe you're too early. What the heck? Do I know about Tovio's operations? But despite everything, I, Andrea, Frankie, give you my word that we will let you go if you tell us what your goal is. And I'm not Hans. Please don't interrupt. And we'll even let you have your money too. Just don't tell us the name of it. Anton, do you feel as if your companion doesn't show us proper respect? Anton ruminates for a solid minute. His irises bounce off the corners of his eyes as the gears of thought slowly turn inside his skull. I'm down with just saying Anton is a mouth breather. It takes him a while to think, but he's thinking. Upon realizing the implication of his boss's question, he paternally squeezes your shoulder and nearly blows the stuffing out of your head with his monstrous fist. You spread thinly across the couch. You feel nothing but a numbness in your place where your head should be, and a vomit boiling somewhere on the outskirts of your digestive system. Hans, it's in your best interest not to lose the thread of conversation. I'm not. A wave of panic runs through every available instrument of reason. You lift a concrete slab off the back of your head, off the couch, and stare into thick, pitiless glasses across the glass table. Hans, I beg you, do not stall. I believe you have something better to do other than getting that beat out of you. Let's just tell him the truth, right? Honesty is the best policy. Andre, listen, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm not Hans. I'm a very insignificant delivery guy in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong wallet. I don't know anything about any... A heavy smack from Anton and interrupts your rant. It feels like he drove a spark from the back of your head. You burp apologetically. An old man scowls. I get it. You're burping? Thank God. Wait, who am I kidding? I don't get any of it. Anton, do you understand anything? Anton shrugs. Anton doesn't know nothing. Let me make it easier on you, young man. Simple questions. Monosyllabic, syllabic. I'm trying. Syllabic. Answers. Your VIP pass is obviously fake. Where did you get it? Or rather, where did you get it from? Who did you get it from? I kind of stole it along with a wallet from a strange trench coat wearing crowd in the flat coffee shop. Are you referring to this wallet over here? Yes, look at the security pass again. It's his face in the photo, not mine. Anton confirmed. You can see my face. You can see. Don't I have two wallets? He hands the pass to the goon and a realization hits you like a brass knuckle. He's blind as a bat. Anton thoroughly examines the photo on the pass and grunts. Yes, not him. This Hans, he's way older. And he looks more German. Great, so let me get this straight. You met a mysterious stranger, stole his hefty wallet, and... Why the heck did you come here? Well, I didn't really steal it as much as I didn't return to the owner. And I've never been to a VIP room in a casino. I was curious. The old man lets out a delighted cackle. Anton smiles probably. Curiosity killed the cat. Ever heard this one? I suppose. Young man, what is your real name? I know you've already said it. Just didn't take it seriously. You... What else can you tell me about this Hans fellow? Well, he had a white trench coat and a very scary blue eyes. They were kind of looking straight at my soul. He was also shaky, like he had a real tremor, Parkinsonian type, I'd say. He only ordered water and they immediately left. Even forgot his wallet. He immediately left in this weather? Yeah, he was quite peculiar. When did this encounter happen? As precisely as you can, please. About an hour ago. The twins, hey. Have you heard the man? You've already forgotten about their silent presence. Were they not breathing the entire time they stood behind your back? They nod solemnly and disappear as you stare into Andrese's nose bridge. There it is. Thank you for highlighting it to me. He mellows into a sincere smile. You've no idea how much you helped us, even though it was unintentional. Unfortunately, you cannot keep your recently acquired wallet, but he pulls out half of the cash from the wallet and extends his hand to you. God, it must be like $5,000. 20! Half of 20 is 10. You smile incredulously, take the money and stuff it into your wallet that you pick up from the glass table along with the cell phone and keys. Now how about a cocktail in the house and a taxi home, as an apology for the bruises? Looks like I'm getting home, boys. Whoa, thank you. But can I sip the cocktail? That's what you would say if your throat wasn't constricted by a cold, steely what? I'm getting choked out? You compulsively grasp at it, trying to pry it away from just one more breath but you only cut your fingers. You raise your hands higher and find the tense hands of Anton. You cling to his tuxedo with your weakening fingers, trying to negotiate just one more breath, just one more. Anton tightens his grip and you feel the stream of blood running down your shirt, onto the wood, the couch, and then onto the unwashed tiles of the floor, down into the basement, and into the cold, cold earth. Just one more breath, please, into the starless night that's being guarded by nothing but the heartfelt smile of a man in thick glasses. Soon it also dissipates, leaving you alone in the dark. I think what has happened here, is I have forgot. And I'm trying to get home. I'm not trying to get chicks' numbers. I'm not trying to figure out who this guy is. I need to quit having a good time. I just need to get home. No, I'd like to go for a swim. Sorry, Rita, I don't like taking on more responsibility than absolutely necessary. How far is the metro? So we're going. We're out. About a half a mile. Did you finish your coffee? That's none of your business. Yeah, they gave me... Then give me $2.50 and let's go. We are heading the same direction. Nice. Yeah, so I got 3 marks left. She hands me back 50 Finnegans? Finnegigs? I don't know. Just enough to buy 1 metro token. You slip your almost dry feet into the cold, slurping sneakers. Disgusting. With an unveiled revulsion, you push your hands to the cold insides of your wet jacket. Rita smiles sympathetically and takes an umbrella from behind the counter. The rain seems to have known about your plans to leave the coffee shop because it pours harder than ever, almost turning into a waterfall. Rita pulls the door and outside simultaneously opening her umbrella. Unfortunately, the umbrella proves ineffective against the horizontal rain, and she immediately catches a fistful of water on her face. She curses silently and offers you a spot under the umbrella, but you can make a vague gesture with your hand, signaling your indifference to being 5% less wet. It's just so wordy, dude. After the third attempt, your conversation between you was disrupted by yet another especially ferocious wave of rainfall. Both of you sink in despair and quietly trudge along the streams of precipitation. Rita is visibly angry. You feel nothing but numbness of joints and a strong desire to pee. Just pee your pants! You're soaking wet already, nobody's gonna know. Finally, a building with a neon sign, Titanic, emerges through the wall of rain. Rita yells something that could be interpreted as, let's go inside! However, considering the distance you've already covered, the metro station shouldn't be that far away. Yes, we are going to walk to the metro station. Alright, we gotta get home. That's the point of the game, right? You smile at Rita, give her a slap, more like a slurp, on the shoulder and continue walking towards the station. Okay. The rain gradually transforms into a solid wall of water, causing you to lean forward, to pant, and to curse. You inch towards the carved doors of the metro station as your breathing becomes more arrhythmic and your thoughts more scattered. Finally, you push through into the empty hall with a marble floor and partially faded mosaic on the wall depicting a man shearing a sheep. I guess. Below the mosaic is a subway booth. You approach it, almost skipping, and smile at the scrawniest gray-faced clerk in the city. Okay. Who's that? You know that guy. Robert Hawkins, Bob the Goon from Batman. I absolutely know that guy. One token, please. You say as you pull out your wallet and shake a single 50 Finnegan Klonopin coin out of it. It's 65 Finnegans. There I go. I'm dying. And the man is denying me entrance. Lisps the clerk. He then sneezes and trumpetly snorts into the rigid napkin. Okay, he's dying. Since when? The fare was raised yesterday. But I only have 50. The rain is devastating. I need to get home, please. 65. I would... He sneezes again. I would let you in if it was up to me. If it was my personal metro station. But unfortunately for you and me, the city owns the whole metro, and the city sets the fares. Please, man, come and light. There's nobody here besides you and me. You can let me through without anyone even noticing. Don't play that. Oh, gosh. It got dark. Don't play that game. I sneeze. Okay. Me, young man, or I will call the police. Let's say today I let you in for 40. Somebody comes and he only has 40. Well, I'll let him too. Then what? Every bum in the city gets a free ride. Do you realize what that means for the whole... You look at the dim lights reflected in the eyes of the clerk with desperation. He continues to wash you over with the waves of monotone, bureaucratic babble. Ouch. Your hands spasmodically clenches into a fist. Well, screw him. Petty moral doesn't want my money. That means a free ride for me. Slightly you turn around and walk towards the turnstiles without interrupting the never-ending rant. Placing your hands on them, you prepare to cross this whole neighborhood out of your memory. With one swift jump, but a gnarled hand with yellowish nails falls on your shoulder. Okay, sir, did you put that token in? An old voice behind your back inquires mockingly. How did I miss him? Yes, I did. However, you moved swiftly, hoping to shake the hand off, but the grip only tightened, sinking under your collarbone with unexpected power. Ouch, it really hurts. Young man, don't take me for a fool. I get it, let me go. Devastated and broken, you stumble back into the street and place a cigarette between your lips. It immediately gets yanked out by the wind, which proceeds to play with it for a solid 5 seconds before dumping it into a nearby puddle. A car drives by, splashes you with a waterfall of dirty water. Oh, what have I done to deserve it? You realize how silly you must look with your hands raised to the sky and awkwardly put them back in your pockets. You slouch and walk against the wind, heading to nowhere in particular. Why is it always against the wind? To the metro station, I go against the wind from the station. I always go against the wind. What the is wrong with you, wind? Are you with me? Just like that stupid clerk, that virgin-looking mumbler yapping and lisping with a in his mouth. Oh, I need to gouge his beady eyes out, bite his wrinkly nose off just to make him swallow his own snot along with the streams of blood and crush his skull into a red paste. And the guard too, that old, I'd barbecue his on the third rail so his corpse gets evaporated into a cloud of crispy dust. With oncoming train, also the clientele and the management, did they allow them not to pay the delivery fee if the merchandise is defected? I still delivered it all the same. It's the manufacturer's, not mine. Oh, I would burn the whole warehouse down along with every item on it. I would die in that fire too and reincarnate into a tsunami. The T is silent. Tsunami of and crush and sink this whole city. Wait, where am I? Oh gosh. What about this guy? Even when we don't get it, the wallet.
Oh my gosh. I don't want to go home. I really don't. If that's all involved to get home, I don't want nothing to do with it. This is trash. Absolute trash. Rain reminds me of vomit. Nature reminds me of acts of removing waste and undigested things out of your body, out of the wrong hole. What goes in doesn't come out the same hole. And if anybody looks at nature and says rain is vomit, then they don't deserve to go home ever. Don't let those people go home. I'm done. So, walked away, got my head right. Taking an L, laying down on my back is not an option. The only thing I've got my mind made up on is getting home. I don't believe they created this game just for absolute misery and destruction. For every character is a story of victory, a story of perseverance, a story of getting home, completing the objective. And I'm not going to lay on my back. The man I was a minute ago is not the same man I am now. So, my friends, let's just try again. Just keep trying. Consistency will always get us through, unless it's the same option over and over again. And that's insanity. And we're not about that life. Okay, so starting over. We are done with Rita. We're absolutely done with Rita. She is a siren of destruction. So we're going for a swim. Alright, let's just skip through this again. Okay. We are not going to Bob the Goon's metro station and our little existential crisis we suffered after being poor. Let's go inside. I mean, You know what? Maybe the way to get home is not trying to get home, but just finding your way home. That sounds like some kind of politician answer. Maybe the way to get home is not trying to get home, and you'll find out where home is. I don't know. Maybe in the arms of Rita. Let's go. The padded door is unreasonably difficult to open. The relatively empty casino interior greets you with a wave of warm, subdued lighting. Rita loudly whispers all kinds of curses as she shakes the umbrella, drawing everyone's attention. Loudly whispers. 3 half-drunk, identically shabby men stand around a roulette table and not doing anything but drinking. Behind them, an entrance to the VIP room is guarded by a classically bald, 6-foot-tall refrigerator-looking goon with an impenetrable face that not even a mother could love. So we're not going and seeing that psycho, the blind psycho back there, and the people that grow out of the ground. To the right, a weirdly energetic bartender with a devilish spark in his eyes is filling the lime box with freshly cut limes. I'm down with a lime. Across from him, a somewhat Asian girl your age with wet, blonde hair covering her shoulders sits at the bar. She raises her glass as she notices you two. Rita promptly walks up to the bar. You trudge along indecisively. Listen, we're not taking L's anymore. You need to be confident. You need to be assertive. Why? Well, what else is there to do? That's the inner voice you need to listen to right now. You poor, lost man. Rita! I like those chompers, honey. Whoa, girl. When did you get this drunk? And where's Koji? I don't know. Why do you want to see my father? Daddy issues. You know, a silver fox is still a fox. Ooh, no, take a lap. Think about your behavior. Relax, I'm just with you. Unless... Rita! Who's this wet rat next to you? The name's... Nice to meet you. And I'm not a rat. I'm a nutria. Nutria. Those Australian rats that you can find in Louisiana. I'm Tara. Let's do shots. Every whim for your money. I'm a bit broke today. Yeah, well, you're 50 kilodobins. He's a delivery person. Ah, the most persecuted minority. Yeah, world doesn't need truck drivers, do they? Well, okay, I'll bankroll you. I don't like feeling like an alcoholic. There you go, misery always wants company, sweetheart. What about me? You're on duty. Ah, come on. I'm not a firefighter for sake. The 3 of you have vodka shots. The warmth is spreading through your body and you realize just how cold you really are. Achoo! There I go, sneezing again. Nice weather, huh? Tara, here's your key. I gotta go. I just realized that I didn't close the coffee shop. Thank you, darling. See you around. Silently, you raise 2 fingers. There you go. The Elvis is coming back out again. More vodka? Yeah, sure. What's the occasion? The end of my relationship. We broke up. Hey. Well, to be honest, I got dumped. Who could dump a woman with teeth like that? Ah, well, cheers. She downs another one. You keep up. You better keep up. Victor, why are you bothering with shots at this point? Just give us a bottle. That's my woman right there. But Koji said... Victor, darling, Koji's not here, so don't with me on his behalf. Hey, manners. Hey, you need to check up. My woman wants a bottle. Get her a bottle. Moby. Cheers. Come on. To ward off... Okay. To ward off the cold. Oh, man. There you go, Bubba. Keep it up. So how long have you and Rita known each other? I don't really know her. I just walked into flat and you're pathetic. You need to get your health in order. Whoa, man.
Tara touches your jacket and immediately pulls her hand away. Ew, you're like soaked. Yeah. No, Sherlock. Come on, I sincerely want... She slides off the bar stool and grabs your shoulder. Let's go to mine and Rita's place. You need to dry your clothes. It's just across the street. Come on. Ugh, ugh. What a whiner. No wonder you're poor and lost. Come on. I'm not inviting you over to... My heart is all sorts of broken. You men. I'm a nutria. There we go. That's the Riz. You little rat Riz. So sorry, darling. I forgot. Alright. Yeah, definitely not going to the metro station. Bob the Goon has got it out for us. But I need to get home. Tara, you need to tell him what he really is. Alright, I'll go with you. Heck yeah. Victor, can we have a vodka to go? The bartender rolls his eyes and smiles as Tara grabs first the bottle, then you, and pushes the door open. Together you step into the creaky corridor with washed out wallpaper. It's got a lot of character. Welcome to me and Rita's humble abode. Humble? This is a bloody mansion. There it is. Oh, I know. 55 square feet with a dryer and a dishwasher for only 150 marks a month. This is pitiful. 150? You gals got it way too good. I pay 400 for my... And I don't even have a dishwasher. Yeah. I know. I just know a guy who knows my father. Alright, get your... to the shower. I'll put the kettle on. I love a dominant woman. Why are you so caring? Because I'm gonna kill you. That's why. You know, total dismemberment and decapitation? No. Dismemberment includes decapitation. The word I'm looking for is disembowelment? Yes. No. Well, maybe whatever. Okay, so she's into scat play? Well, you give me a towel. I just need the hand one. A royal... Okay. Just use the hand one. A royal blood. I don't know what that means. That's Sir Royal Blood to you. My reading comprehension skills are very subpar. She walks into the kitchen as you hang your waterlogged jacket on the door, leave your shoes under the heater, and walk into the bathroom, clicking on the light switch. Okay. A single light bulb illuminates the pink-tiled walls, the ceiling tastefully sprinkled with black mold, and a worn-out violet carpet with a cartoon frog that also hasn't been spared by the passage of time. I feel you, Forg. He hasn't been spared by the passage of time. I do not see any doo-doo stains. You say warily as you close the glass door of the shower cabin. The hot water beats the goosebumps out of your skin, flows down to your feet, and restores their sensitivity. Lost in a labyrinth of drunken thoughts, you lose the sense of time. Only when the once hot water turns almost cold do you realize that you've probably overstayed your welcome. Yeah, Tara's gonna love that water bill. I hope her hot water pump is hot water heater can handle this. What are we doing? On a washing machine, Tara has left a gray towel stained with peroxide. Is she? Along with the XXX shirt emblazoned with an Auto Care logo. Maybe Tara used to be a big girl. And socks that are at least 3 sizes too small for you. And she might have had a lot of swelling too. You put on everything, plus your slightly wet boxers, and stare into the darkness of the bags under your eyes as you dry your hair, contemplating all the choices that brought you to this moment. As you exit the bathroom, a muffled sobbing from behind the closed kitchen door reaches your ears. Peering down the dark hallway, you can make out the blurry shape of your jeans draped over the heater. They probably are still wet, but at least warm and quasi-wearable. Listen, this Tara girl, she may be a keeper. Warming Daddy's clothes up while he's in the shower. Okay, here we go. Get dressed and without drawing her attention, or try to console Tara. The game plan was, if we're going to try to get home, we don't need to try to get home. Tara's wife material. Drying my clothes out while I'm in the shower? Let's console my baby girl. You push open the creaking door and see Tara drinking straight from a bottle of vodka. Salty streaks of tears have drawn reddish lines all over her cheeks. Baby girl. Slowly, as if not wanting to draw any attention, you sit beside her and ask, Tara? She puts the bottle on the table and swiftly wipes her face, smearing her mascara all over the face. Her red eyes find you through a veil of tears and ask, Thanks for the t-shirt. What happened? She breaks down into silent sobs. Awkwardly, you embrace her with one hand and sigh heavily as you feel her burning wet face on your shirt. My father died. Just now. He was killed by someone. Killed. Her halting speech reaches you through the sobs, and the meaning of her words hits you like a ton of bricks. They said I need to go to the morgue to identify him. He had his wallet on him. An old Asian man in a striped tuxedo. The German wallet guy. I mean, he is just, his little fingers are in everything. She recoils from you and freezes. The only thing you manage to squeeze out of yourself is, I'm sorry. Well, sometimes less words are better. Thanks. He stands up and paces the room. Maybe it wasn't him. I know good and well it was him. Maybe someone stole his wallet and she reaches for the almost empty bottle. An unexpected impulse compels you to grab it before she does and make a big gulp with your eyes closed. Why? Hey, listen, we are growing into a man right now. She whimpers as she slides down the wall onto the dirty floor near the refrigerator. You walk up and sit down beside her. I should go. There, shouldn't I? Yes. Is this okay if I just sit here? It sure is. I'm saying that. I don't know what our character is going to say. Probably, I don't know. He's manning up. 5 minutes. Just 5. Tara bursts into tears. You squeeze her shoulder, wishing to shift the pain towards your fingers and help exorcise it from her body. I will suck up all your pain, honey. Tara? You need to go. You too? Home. Let me order you a taxi. Oh, come on, you've done more than... We do not want to get back in that taxi with William Macy. He's a lunatic. You tug on the shirt, signaling to her that she's already given enough to a random delivery guy who happened to meet her roommate and somehow ended up being beside her during the toughest moment of her life. Don't mention it. It's my ex's. Okay. So Tara doesn't have stretch marks from being a big girl. She's had other men. That hurts me, but I understand it. I thought, half an hour ago, I thought it couldn't get any worse. Heart-wrenching sobs interrupt her speech. I have to go. I'm ordering you a taxi. You do not resist. Tara finds her phone and orders you a ride to the Zampano 12. You thank her into the emptiness of her loss. She smiles a pale smile and asks for a cigarette. You smoke in silence, waiting for the car to arrive. You express your gratitude again. She flicks off the words along with the cigarette dust, clenches her jaw, and stops crying. You hastily get dressed and go downstairs together with Tara. The clouds have cleared, revealing a starless night. She hugs you goodbye. Be strong. Yeah, this is probably best. Better not make a move. Just be a strong, silent type. Be her rock. and then you can move in later. Were the last words of platitude you tell her we're crawling into the vomit-smelling insides of the taxi. You made it home! You arrive home too late, shake the wet clothes off, and sit on your bed for 40 minutes, replaying in your mind what happened in that faraway kitchen. We did it. We've made it home. There was an actual way to get home, and little did we know it was through being a human, being somebody that cared for another person. I guess William Macy didn't get that call. Maybe William Macy picked up the German guy, and the German guy shot him. Poor girl. You don't notice how quickly you fall asleep. The first rays of morning sunshine crawl across your face, almost waking you up, but luckily they get blocked by the heavy clouds of an oncoming storm. It's 6:40 on your only day off. You keep sleeping. Well, I think our character grew. For obviously a reason why he's poor and why he was lost. Maybe he'll be a better person. Maybe quit buying cigarettes. He'd have more money. Thanks for watching the video.